Hello there, John here. In this video I thought we'd take a look at a swim and self-rescue I caught on camera. Now this isn't a comprehensive guide to swimming in white water, it's just one very short swim and a look at a few of the key points that crop up. There's a lot of luck involved in how short this swim is, but by staying calm and having a plan that kicks in the moment I hit the water, I put myself in a position to take advantage of any luck that came my way, and it saved me for a much longer, more bruising swim. I should point out I'm equipped for the swim. I'm wearing a whitewater buoyancy aid and a helmet, and as the water was pretty cold I had my dry suit on too. Being buoyant and not suffering from cold shock or concussion makes staying calm and focused a lot easier. So here's the swim. I pull out of the eddy, plant a strong stroke to set up for the next section. I haven't got round to fitting grippy mat in the bottom of the boat, so my knees slip and I'm in. So the first thing to do is stay calm. It's just a swim and panicking isn't going to help. Calm swimmers are more aware of their surroundings, make better decisions, and are easier to rescue. I know it's not always easy to stay calm, but being properly equipped and having experience and a plan helps a lot, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. Right now I'm in the water and I need to react. At this point I'm focused on two major risks. The first is foot entrapment, jamming a foot between rocks and getting held under the water. So we want our feet up at the surface, away from the rocks of the riverbed. With our feet up in front of us, they can also act as shock absorbers if we hit anything. The other obvious danger is the boat. Hitting rocks isn't fun. Hitting a rock then getting smacked on the back of the head and sandwiched between the rock and the boat is even less fun. So we want to be upstream of our canoe. Fortunately, and it often works out this way in trad boats, I've fallen in on the upstream side of the canoe and I've landed in the water pretty flat with my feet at the surface, so I'm in a relatively safe position. Now the best thing to do at this point is abandon the boat and give it some aggressive front crawl to shore. Swim hard for an eddy, get out and start running. Your boat will stop eventually, or some nice paddler might rescue it for you. And at worst, boats are replaceable, you aren't, so get out of the water. Having said that, I do a lot of paddling on my own, and self-rescue is a matter of stupid pride. So my plan was to stick with the boat long enough to grab a line and swim to shore without losing contact with the boat. But before I can start thinking of the self-rescue process, being nice and calm and aware of my surroundings, I notice where I'm going. I'm going to hit that rock, so it's time to brace for impact. In another stroke of luck, the rock has stopped me in the boat. It takes a moment to find solid, safe footing, then it's time to assess this new situation. Right now there's a serious risk of the boat getting pinned, jammed up against this rock and folded around it. And these first few seconds before the boat's settled, when the water pressure hasn't had time to build up, are crucial. A quick shove now to send the boat floating off downstream can prevent a far more drawn-out rescue. But fortunately, the boat has settled in a stable position, with the ends held up on rocks. It's unlikely to sink, it's not going to fold or wrap in a hurry, so it's time to get out of the water. And that's the excitement over with, really. But there's a boat to rescue, so the pace can't drop just yet. I climb out and carefully step across to a nice stable platform to rescue the boat from. I roll the boat so the bottom of the hull is into the flow. Then it's just a matter of sliding the boat up onto the rock as the water drains away. Never roll your boat the other way, with the open side into the flow of water. Pressure builds up very quickly, and even if it doesn't pin and wrap, it makes it a lot harder to empty and drag out of the water. So now I'm safe, and the boat's safe. I can relax a little bit. There's a bit of tidying up to do and I faff around, getting my breath back and sorting things out ready to set off again. But take your time, let the adrenaline levels drop, make sure everything is sorted and you've checked out the next section before you set off. One swim is just a laugh to have at the end of the day. 2 swims in quick succession get demoralising. So there was a lot of luck involved there. But by staying calm, having a plan, and being aware of my surroundings, I was able to take advantage of every ounce of luck that I got. I'll play that all through in real time now that you know what's going on, while I offer the best advice I've ever given any paddler. If you only pay for one coached course in canoeing, make it a rescue course. Find a good coach, make sure they're experienced with the sort of boat you paddle, and they run their courses on the kind of water you want to paddle on. On a whitewater safety and rescue course here in the UK, over a couple of days, you'll cover all sorts of things, from what equipment to carry and how to avoid trouble in the first place, through to full-blown complex rescues of boats and swimmers. And you'll experience the calm but urgent pace that good rescues are done at. Along with all that, you'll spend time in the water. You'll experience what moving water feels like to swim in, while surrounded by people ready to pull you out if you need help. Importantly, you'll always be in the water with a plan, with a goal to try and achieve. And a couple of days of experience and having a plan makes staying calm so much easier. So with all that said, I hope this video's been helpful. If it has, it takes a while to sort these things out. It only takes a few seconds to use the like, share or subscribe buttons below the video. Anyway, stay safe and thanks for watching. Bye bye.